Together, we are
LD
LD
top
Top
of
of Mind.
mind.
All right, sorry, we do owe you apologies. We
Yes.
said we were going to tape days ago. It didn't
Yeah.
happen,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
we are truly sorry, friends.
Yes. I apologize, friends. Technical difficulties, but here we are.
Here we are. So, we're going to review Married to Medicine, Season 11, Episode 15, title Duchess, Toya, and Her Royal Court.
Ooh.
So Toya meets with the event planners of her party to plan her and Eugene's Bridgerton, aka Georgetown party.
Yeah, my thing was I don't know why you had to plan a party like that, but hey, I'm not judging you on that, but that's your thing. But the chaos shall continue. Here we
As
go.
always.
Here we go.
As always. So we have Sweet Tea and Greg. They're having dinner. And they're talking about if they're going to go to Toya and Eugene's party, the Georgetown party. And Greg said he's been so hurt by the group lately, and Sweet Tea feels that she's being iced out of the group because of the decisions that Greg made.
Now, Greg is feeling hurt because the guys aren't on his side because of his ex-wife, boyfriend, charged at him 2 weeks ago
Yeah.
while they were on the beach. And he feel his boys don't have his back, and they're calling him, like, why would you call the cops on this guy or try to have him arrested? That wasn't a good move. So Greg feels some type of way towards his guys. That's why he really don't want to go to this party.
This is true, but Greg, once again, he the one that instigated that confrontation. So I don't know. Anyway, I think it's time to move forward. Greg did talk to his wife about how the guys keep coming at him, telling him to drop the charges against King, and he's not happy about it. And so Sweet Tea and Dr. G are considering leaving the group. Greg said he doesn't feel good about leaving and he doesn't feel good about staying, so they got to figure that out. He feels that they are only that him and his wife Sweet Tea are the only ones put in forth any effort to maintain the friendships in the group. So I don't know. This might be the end of Greg and Sweet Tea on Married to Medicine.
Yeah, well, we'll see though. I hope Greg comes back and Sweet Tea comes back, but his feelings is hurt, so we'll see what happens.
That's right. Hello. I see you joined the chat. Thanks for joining. So Toya walks in and she sees the event team working on her Georgetown party. And she makes the comment. Now, I didn't appreciate this comment. She makes the comment that she just loves to see people work. I'm like, no, why don't she get a job and work? Why would you go into this party? People are helping you. They are setting up for your party. To me, it showed a lack of respect for them to walk in and say, I love to see people work. What you think?
True, yes. I mean, you want to see people work, right?
Like Toya. I want to see Toya work. That's who I want to see work.
Yeah. I mean, she working on her show, that's what she do, and, she likes to do big. She likes to go big. She likes to go hard. So she likes to impress, right? So, hey, if the husband got the money to help her happy and keep her impressed, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We see your chats. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. And all the way from Russia. Wow. We're in Chicago. Thanks for joining. So Toya wanted this grand table full of food, and she actually wanted a pig on the table. One of the stuffed pigs they do with the apple or whatever. I think it's the apple they put in the mouth.
Yeah, they put the apple in the mouth, give it flavor or whatever.
So, they actually got her what she wanted. She had a pig on the table and everything. And then she asked if it was real. What do you mean? Why would they have a pig on the table that's not real?
And you paid a lot of money for that pig, so, hey, it's real.
That is real. And so then next they show all the couples are practicing waltzing in their private homes. Yes. Now, we can dance, okay? But we don't waltz.
Yeah, we don't waltz.
You want to learn how to waltz?
We can learn how to waltz.
I don't know about that.
We can waltz it.
We can waltz it. All right. I don't know. We can walk it out.
We'll walk it out.
Walk it out. Walk it out. Left side, what was that? South side, walk it out. East side, walk it out.
East side, walk it out.
North side, walk it out.
Walk it out.
West side, walk it out. Okay. So Eugene and Toya In the next scene, they're talking about inviting Sweet Tea and Greg to their Georgetown party. Toya has it worked out for them to attend for 1 hour, Sweet Tea and Greg.
Yes.
And then they have to leave because Quad, King, Dr. Heavenly, and Dr. Damon will be arriving. Now, I'm personally, if you about to kick me out after an hour, why am I coming? I'm not doing. They had to dress up in Victorian times,
Yes.
so it wasn't like they just threw on a pair of jeans and a shirt and went. No, they actually had to put effort into finding a costume, getting
True.
dressed. I'm not doing that for an hour. Or if I come, I'm there to stay. What you think?
We're there to stay, and we're there to have fun and party and do what we can do.
That's right.
So, I don't know. I don't know. It is what it is. If King and the Quad come in, they there to stay. They want to do their thing. Greg feels he feels some type of way because they showed up. Then Greg. You could leave, but don't start a fight at the party. It's probably good that you do leave.
Exactly. And so King and Quad, in the next scene, they talk about the situation, and he feels Greg instigated the fight. Now we do too, okay?
Yeah.
And so he doesn't understand why Greg would even file charges against him. So then they flip to the next scene. The party is starting. Most people dress with the sentiment of the Victorian theme in mind for Georgetown. And then they show Sweet Tea and Greg arriving. Toya is happy because she feels, they put aside their differences to join her and Eugene for their 16th year anniversary party. So she was super happy about that.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I didn't understand, and I just I don't get it. Sweet Tea had a letter printed up. I don't know if she wrote it or had somebody else write it, but she had a letter distributed throughout the party where she talked about all these rumors about the several ladies in the groups, their marriages, things like that. Now, I'm not a Dr. Heavenly fan, but I'm sorry. I am definitely team marriage, and you're never going to hear me on here just tearing down somebody's marriage and their relationship. So, and I see your comment, more fire. You said they just needed an hour. I disagree with that. If I get dressed up in my Victorian clothes, I'm not staying for an hour. I'm gonna stay several hours. But so, in regards to the letter that Sweet Tea had them write up, I just don't. I don't understand the point because she wouldn't even admit that she was the culprit that wrote the letter. So she had to write the letter, and then she pretended as though she don't know who wrote the letter, but she did say to us, the audience, that she was the one who wrote the letter. I didn't get it.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. I think it was like a plot, a twist to say, "Oh, I don't know," like a mystery. Everybody
Yes.
loves mysteries, but she's the one that wrote the letter, and she just wanted to keep the drama going because it is a reality show.
That's right. So the ladies rightfully disregarded it, and Dr. Jackie ripped it up and proclaimed it trash. And I'm not a super fan of Dr. Jackie's at all, but I agree with Dr. Jackie. It was trash. And Sweet Tea, come on now, you better than that.
Yes.
In the next scene, the men talk to Greg about the King charges, and he finally agrees to talk to King, and he said he will drop the charges. Did you think he should drop the charge? What do you think?
No, keep the charges going, keep the drama going, keep it on going.
But
I love it.
you said Dr. G instigated the fight, so why would he not drop the charge?
Dr. G could do what Dr. G want to do. I'm Dr. G. I'm Team Dr. G.
He just like drama. He team drama.
Yes. Let it happen.
So Contessa, for some reason, begins to ask Sweet Tea if she wants to leave the party, the Georgetown party. Now, I didn't understand that because it's not Contessa's party. It is Toya's party. So I did feel Contessa was being messy if Toya told her and Dr. G before the party that they only had an hour. I'm sorry. Your hour's up. Your pumpkin is your carriage is about to turn into a pumpkin. Time to go. So I did not understand why Contessa would try to convince her to stay. So that was weird. And so anyway, she asked her, did she want to go? She didn't want to, but Toya didn't want any drama at her party. And Greg graciously decides that they should leave. Contessa was being messy. He didn't say that, but he did say, you know what, we should leave.
Yeah.
And they're not ready to be in the same room together, so that's what they did. They left. And so they began showing all the flashbacks of the bad issues from the season, all the clashes, all the fights, and things like that. Once again, they show Greg and Sweet Tea saying that they're thinking about taking a step back from the group.
Yeah.
And then Heavenly and Damon and Quad and King arrive.
Uh-oh, here you go.
Here we go. And so the MC in the next scene, so they showed them arrive, but then they jumped to the next scene. So in the next scene, the MC begins to present the royal court, and which is really just all the couples. She introduced all of them as count, countess, and different titles. And then the ladies and everything, they're all surrounding Quad and King, and they're telling King that they really missed him being a part of the group, which was a little strange for me because wasn't that their only interaction with him was when they were all sitting around the campfire?
Yeah, they sitting around a campfire and they reminiscing and all that. So
Yeah, so that for me that was a little strange. That was a little strange. Seemed like you got a lot going on there, more fire. So you handle all of that and then get back to us. So, but Toya, hey, we talk to the people over here. We talk. So Toya. Toya said that she really missed them being a part of the group. The other ladies agreed. And Toya said she's only seen him being a gentleman. So she was talking to King. So then in the next scene, Simone and Contessa talk about how they reached out to Phaedra to try to get her to come to the Georgetown party. And she basically shot them down. Now, I don't blame Phaedra. Phaedra said she is not willing to adjust her standards to accommodate the disrespect of Dr. Heavenly.
True.
And I agree with that. So, Simone said, well, why are we being dumped as a group?
Mm-hmm.
You just are. If you're part of the group, you're being dumped as a group. And so, Toya and Eugene, they talk about their love story and how they met, which was, it started off kind of rough. Eugene talked about how he just became a doctor. He decided to move to Atlanta to sow his royal oats, and so he was coming to America.
Sow his royal oats.
And then he met Toya, fell in love with Toya, and that's what it was. And we're going to move on. And Simone, guess what? I got problems too. Maybe you could shoot me some money. So, okay, in the next scene, we talk to the people over here. So the men in the next scene, the men talk to King to let him know that Greg is open to have a conversation with him. And King looked extremely uncomfortable.
Right.
But then he ended up saying that he was open to it. So, it's about time for them to move
It's
forward.
about time for them to move forward. Keep progressing. Don't look back. Keep moving forward, because if you keep looking back, then you're going to stay back there. Keep moving forward. Keep progressing. Keep loving yourself,
That's right. And if your tuition is that low, Simone, I think you got it. So the next one, the ladies talked to Quad about the situation. And Quad said she is not interested. And in Quad's fashion, I am not interested. Because she has to go for the Oscar. Okay. I am not interested.
They left me for dead.
They left her for dead last season.
That's what happened.
She is not interested in putting her man in that situation again with Sweet Tea and Dr. G. And so they're not going to do it. And so, of course, Toya tries to talk her into it because she just wants the group to move forward.
Yeah.
And so, but they're not, Quad is not bending. And she said they have to choose because Toya said she felt like they have to choose.
Yeah.
And so she said, well, you know what? If you have to choose, then you can lose me. Okay? That's what Quad said. Quad said, lose me.
Loser.
So, of course, Heavenly jumps in. Yeah. That's Heavenly. Yeah. If your man don't stand up for you, he ain't nothing. That's Heavenly. But I'm a lady, so I don't speak the way Heavenly speaks. But and so the couples toward the end in the last scene, the couples began to waltz again, and then they finally stopped waltzing, turned up for real.
Uh-oh.
They changed the music up, and everybody turned up, and Yeah, it was a good time. It was a real good time. And they all just decided to just go ahead and party and enjoy the anniversary party. So it was a great time. I did enjoy the season finale. Well, I didn't enjoy it that much, if I could be honest with you.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is. They've definitely had better finales than that one. So what you think?
Yeah, I think so. We'll just have to see what's up on the next segment of it. And it was fun. And thanks for all friends for just watching in, tuning in, and we'll have some more for you later. But always be true to yourself.
Give you just do to yourself.
Believe
Believe
in
in
yourself.
yourself. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you can be always notified of all of our new videos.
Until next time, friends.
Until next time, friends.